The Jets brought in two head coaching candidates for in-person interviews. The first one, 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh, and then Titans offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. And in terms of Saleh, we know that he's a high-energy guy. But when you look at more than that, what do you think the Jets like about him, and why would he be a good fit if they decide to go in that direction?
Master motivator, great communicator. 49ers linebacker Fred Warner said Saleh is the top defensive coordinator in the National Football League, and he's also a great teacher. The Jets obviously have a lot of draft capital moving forward, but they need somebody who's going to be in that CEO position, who's going to help develop young talent. Saleh has done that, especially the last couple of years with San Francisco 49ers on Kyle Shanahan's staff. Of course, last year, the 49ers had a punishing defense that helped that team get to the Super Bowl. This year, decimated by injuries, but Saleh was able to coordinate a unit that still finished 5th overall in the National Football League, 4th against the pass, 7th against the run. And then think about some of his mentors along the way: Gus Bradley, Dan Quinn, and Pete Carroll in Seattle. He's getting a lot of interest out there. And what the Jets have to like, and a lot of the other teams who are out there searching for head coach have to like, is this guy brings a ton of energy to the table, and there's a definite connection between him and the players. And finally, he's produced.
All right, and then you mentioned Saleh and the different coaches he's worked under. Well, Arthur Smith has also worked under a number of coaches, but he's worked under 4 different head coaches with the Tennessee Titans. So he's remained in Tennessee, which says a lot about, I think, Arthur Smith. And then when he was the offensive coordinator last year and this year, the numbers exploded off the charts.
Yeah, how about Ryan Tannehill? He was the NFL's comeback player of the year last year, and then he followed it up with a 3,800-yard passing season, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Derrick Henry, of course, you can make the argument he's the best back in the National Football League. Well, he became just the 8th back to reach 2,000 yards rushing this season. And Corey Davis was 16 yards shy of reaching 1,000 yards receiving. Otherwise, the Titans would have had 2 receivers reach 1,000 yards. Smith is a guy, as you mentioned, he's been in there for the long haul with the Tennessee Titans. And it's been especially impressive when you have a guy who the new staffs have kept on board. Mike Mularkey, before he got let go by the Titans, or after he got let go by the Titans, he called Mike Vrabel and said, hey, listen, Arthur Smith is a very good coach, a talented coach. You should consider to keep him on the staff. Well, Vrabel did that. And in fact, when Matt LaFleur, his offensive coordinator, got the job as the head coach with the Green Bay Packers, he promoted Arthur Smith to offensive coordinator. The rest, as we say, is history.
And Arthur Smith, another hot coaching candidate. He's had second interviews with other teams as well. And as this process continues to roll on, EA and I will continue to break it down right here on NewYorkJets.com.